Well, hello again. This is Stan Hustad, and once again, I want to just greet all of my friends and students who have connected with me through the Udemy platform. Truly, it's wonderful to see that hundreds of you, I think almost a couple, 3,000 of you, have now decided to take some class or course from me, or at least you signed up. Now, what I'm going to encourage you to do very briefly is this: either I've done you a great favor or not. You see, if you just signed up for the class or course and you didn't do anything, then what happened is that once again I've hurt you, because then you have had an opportunity and you didn't take advantage of it, or you didn't use it. And you know, when we get into the habit of just kind of grabbing stuff and then not using it or not taking advantage of it, that kind of becomes a habit in how we do life, and as a result, life doesn't go nearly as well as it should. Now, what some of the classes and courses are about is, well, the big one is how do you deal with fear, because fear kills everything. Well, learn about that. Teach that to others and find ways of putting it into your life. Then we're talking about how to brand and market and sell yourself. And then we're going to talk about how to be an entrepreneur and how to get a job and how to help other people get a job. Those are all opportunities for you to be three things. First of all, to be the key person in any successful life venture, that is, to be a learner. Successful people are learners. That's just the way it is. They're continually learning things. That's why they're successful. Then many of them are actually teachers. They actually go out and they teach it to others. Thereby, they become people of wisdom, people of influence. People begin to respect them. People begin to follow them. If you want to have a successful career, it's because people find that you're useful and helpful and valuable. And one of the ways to be helpful, useful, and valuable to people is to teach them ways that they can be more successful themselves. You know, go and teach. And the third thing is that you will learn how to figure out the ways to promote your own self, your own brand, your own career. Those are all the things that are possible in the classes and courses that we do. So if you don't take advantage of those things, well, then I perhaps kind of hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you. However, if you take advantage of them and talk to me and perhaps communicate with me and begin to learn things so that you can be better at your job, at your career, at living life out there, then I've done you a favor. So I've either helped you or I've hurt you. There's nothing neutral that has happened. So I simply encourage you to take time, as I said, to really learn the things that you've signed up to learn. Then I encourage you to teach them to others. That's vital. Then find something else to learn and then teach that to others. Become more useful and practical and caring and relational and wise. Remember, eventually people will follow the man or woman who, first of all, cares for them. Secondly, is useful and helpful and influential in their lives. Their lives are better because they pay attention to this person, what they do. And thirdly, what happens is you actually are a person who makes the world a little bit better, particularly your world and perhaps the world of other people. So I really encourage you now to think about that. Now you're going to find that I'm also going to help you. Eventually I will be actually putting together a new course coming together. This will not be a free course, but it will be how to write your first book. How to start to write your first book. Now going forward, now this is the key tutorial. I want you to think about this. Going forward, starting today, your book will be your business card, and your video will be your brochure. Now think about that for the life and the career you're seeking to build. Going forward, your book will be your business card, and your video will be your flyer, your brochure. That's why I'm teaching you that if you want to be successful in the future, you're going to have to learn the performing, broadcasting, writing arts. The performing, the broadcasting, and the writing arts. But what you'll discover is I'll make it easy for you to start to write your book, because actually you just simply use your iPhone, your smartphone, your tablet as the primary instrument in writing your book. Hopefully that sounds interesting, and you'll keep in touch with me and ask me about it, and learn a little bit about how eventually you'll be able to start to write your first book. And wouldn't that be a great goal to achieve in 2016? To actually be a person who wrote a book. Well, we're going to try and help you find out what it takes, and you'll make that happen. All the best and blessings to you. And again, once again, thank you for being a friend and a student here on Udemy.